Shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites. We come out every week to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, America, which is called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the Lord's chosen people on this sign, the 12 tribes of Israel. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom. So I want to open up with a lesson and talk about how if you Israelites, who are the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, if you Israelites don't follow the Lord's commandments, and if you don't repent from your sins, then He's going to curse you. You know, you're going to be cursed by the Lord if you don't follow His commandments. And when He curses you, very bad things are going to start happening, you know. So let's start off in Deuteronomy 28 and 35.
Deuteronomy 28 and 35. The Most High shall smite thee in the knees and the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head.
So the first thing He said is He's going to smite. The first thing He said is He's going to smite you in your legs. You know, He said in your legs and in your knees. And a curse is like a disease, you know, and the main thing that we get in our legs and our knees is arthritis. Because arthritis, it's a disease, you know. And I got an article about arthritis. It says arthritis of the knee is a joint. Arthritis is a serious, painful disease. So arthritis is a disease. You know, some people get it more than others. But the reason, like the causes, you know, why do you get it? It says arthritis is a disease which causes pain and swelling and stiffness in your joints, because we have what's called cartilage between our bones, you know, and if you don't, you know, get enough exercise, if you don't get enough vitamins, you know, then that cartilage is going to start breaking down, and when it breaks down, your bones are going to start rubbing together. When they start rubbing together, that's called arthritis. And that's a disease that the Lord, He put on us, you know?
So it's not like I thought it was like an inflammation. So it's not inflammation, it's like when they rub together then?
Yeah, it's when your bones, when your cartilage, your cartilage starts wearing away. It's called wear and tear.
Yeah, so it's pretty much like an inflammation type of.
Yeah, inflammation is pain, you know? Inflammation just means pain.
Because I got, Slovakia, because I went to the definition of botch in that precept, right? And it says inflamed spot, inflammation, eruption.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, it's just a very painful issue, you know.
And a lot of older grandmas and shit, they get arthritis like crazy. I don't know if you noticed, but Jake women though, especially the Jake women though, man, they get a lot of arthritis though. But grannies though.
And because there's different stages of arthritis. So you get it, you know, through age and through bone, lack of bone, like calcium for the bones. You get it through injuries, you know, like football players, they get a lot of injuries.
Oh, it's like their hands, huh? A lot of catching, Jakes get a lot of that in their hands though. So the hands be all fucked up and shit.
Yeah. That's why, they retire early, you know?
Oh yeah, that's right too, because then their knees though. You notice though, the football players, their knees, they fucked up though a lot.
Yep. That's right. You get it through stress too. Us, the Israelites, we have jobs where we have to be standing up all day. Not like, everybody wants a job where you can sit in an office, sit down on a computer, but that's like a king,
Sitting in an AC room, having your mud.
Yeah.
Chilling though, man. Not to worry about the weather outside. You have to only worry about, should I wear a sweater in my office or should I put up the heat? You know what I mean? You got them type of options like that. I got a precept with you. This is because he's talking about the sickness, right? Isaiah 1:6. From the sole of the feet and into the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and petrifying sores. They have been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. So just can't get better. You just can't get better.
Yeah. See, so we need to exercise and take our vitamins. Because when you exercise, that's when you feel the burn. That means your muscles, they're burning, and when they're burning, it means it's like giving it oil. Because they're not all stiff. And then when you get the burn in, that's when you get makes it more loosens it up. Like oil. You need that oil for our bones.
Loosen it up.
Yeah. Like the tin man, he needed that oil so he can move.
So you can start walking again. Yeah.
That's why there's a pill. It's called Move Free. And that pill is for the cartilage.
Oh, is that the one you told me to get? That one worked good. Yeah. I bought it at Rite Aid, yo.
Yeah.
It's like a white one and red, I think. Big old pills, huh?
They actually have a new pill, and it's a little tiny pill now.
Okay.
It's a Move Free. It's called Move Free, and it's a little tiny pill. You
So
don't even feel it going down.
Because I remember you told me, but that's the same one, right? Yeah, that one worked. Well, I'm telling you, bro, that one worked good because I was working in the fields and then it was helping me, bro. So this brother knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I remember.
So another thing is it says weight. Weight is another factor for arthritis. That's why if you're overweight, you got more weight on your legs.
More pressure.
Yeah, more pressure on the knees.
Tired.
Because our knees, that's like our most important part of our leg is the knee. If you don't have the knee, you can't bend.
Another example for that too is a horse. When a horse's legs broke, it's never gonna heal. So what they do? Put it out. Because the horse itself the horse has some skinny. If you notice though, that's some big thighs, but then it goes skinny.
Yeah.
And it's a big, it's a big beast though. So imagine for that leg will never heal, man. Because all that pressure that the horse has to give to that leg, that's why they just put them out, man. They take them out. Because they're going to be suffering all their life though. So it makes sense what it's talking about.
Yeah, because if you got arthritis, you're gonna have difficulty walking, pain in the weather, because of the cold. You're gonna have joint stiffness. It says your knees are gonna buckle, like your knees just buckle out of nowhere.
It's like
yeah. And read that one again.
35, Deuteronomy 28:35. The Most High shall smite thee in the knees and the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head.
So it says it can't be healed. Arthritis can't be healed. Once you're at the highest level of arthritis, you can't go back and take it away.
It's too hard though.
Yeah.
Especially in older people, man. Because once you're older, you're only dying more. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're getting younger. You just got that shit, and then you're only getting older, man. You're dying per day, you know, slowly per day, you know.
Yeah. And another thing is diabetes. If you have high diabetes, you could lose your leg because the blood to your leg, you won't be getting any blood to your leg, you know, because of your blood sugar. So if the diabetes affects your leg, they have to cut it off. So that's a curse of the leg right there.
And then you think about it, who's this devil, man? Puts sugar in everything, though, man. It makes it so easy for you to grab for your kids. Like, you know, you're a kid, you know, you be eating nothing but candy, though. Then you want to come back, though, by the time you're 20 or 30, but you got borderline diabetes, and you're like, oh, shit. Man, like, it's like, fuck, 30 years, man, you know, sugars and shit like that. But then, you know what I mean? But it's this devil that puts it everywhere, man. Literally. Who put sugar in sugar?
Yeah, like, why you gotta put so much sugar in everything, you know?
How much does a Pepsi have, though, Coke? Like, is it 50 grams now, or 40 something?
It's like 60.
Or
If you get the one that says pure cane sugar, that one's like almost 70, like 70, almost half, you know?
And the gram
The
is
whole
what?
damn bottle sugar.
And the gram's like that big, right?
That's right.
Imagine 60
Yeah.
of those motherfuckers.
That's right. If you're holding 60 grams, your hand's gonna be full.
It's gonna be falling to the side of your hands, though.
Yeah. How they get that in a bottle? You know?
Tells you who's the fucking devil, man.
So read that verse and then go to the next verse.
The Most High shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy feet unto the top of thy head. Verse 36. The Most High shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, into a nation but neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
Yeah. So it said that the Lord's gonna put us and our king in another country. You know, and that's what the Lord did. He put our kings in another country. All our kings are here. You know, all our kings are all spread out. You know, like if we had a king for Israel, we'd have, you know, Apostle Tahar. You know, he'd be our king. You know, for Israel. So they deported us. You know, the heathens deported the Israelites. You know?
Literally though.
Yeah.
Literally though.
So
It says, "Thou over thee unto a nation which neither nor father have known," because our fathers know nothing but what? You just want to say the Middle East, right?
yeah.
They didn't know about the Americas. I mean, at the time of Solomon, you know, he had his ships coming over here, but they came back. But they didn't have kings at the time of Solomon. They didn't have kings there because this king was Solomon, so they went back to it. So right here they say we'll be serving the kings though.
Yeah. Read it again.
36.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 28 and 36. The Most High shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, into a nation which neither thy fathers nor know, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
So we're gonna serve other gods in wood and stone. So why are you worshiping a piece of wood? You know, why are you talking to a piece of wood that wood's not going to talk back to you. That wood's got no power.
This crosses back in the day. Those crosses, though. Remember those crosses were made out of wood?
Yeah. That's what everybody does when they go to the church. They go up there and bow to the statue. They think that that statue is listening. You know?
Literally. It says that stone was what them Muslims worship that. What's that rock called? That the Muslims they worship that rock.
It's like a square.
Is it a square? But it's something. I'll look for it right now. So
They do worship like a square box or something.
Yeah. I'll look for it right now though, because it talked about aren't a lot of our people, or mostly Jake, go into like Muslim though, man. You know.
The Muslims, they have a Bible called the Quran, and that Quran they made it up. You know, that Quran's based on the Bible.
Yeah, that's the rock you're talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you.
It's like a cube.
It is funny though, look, because it's called a black stone. Black. You know, what does black represent, man? So I'll show the camera real quick though.
And that cube's on Hellraiser, I think.
Oh yeah, the pinhead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that stone.
Yeah, so they're over there worshiping that, thinking that's giving them power. You know?
Yeah. Which there are other gods, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're getting power, but you're getting power from Satan. You know? So go to the next verse.
Deuteronomy 28 and 38. Thou shalt carry much seed into thy field, and thou shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it.
Is that 37?
Oh, so like, that was 37. 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
So the Israelites are going to be a byword among all nations. That means a byword is calling somebody like a racist name. You know, a racist name would be calling the Mexicans a beaner.
Or even this is South, you know, Negroes, black.
Yeah.
That's a byword, man. That's racist, man.
Yeah. Everybody gets called bywords, but when you call the Israelites a byword, you're making fun of the Lord. You know, because you're supposed to be welcoming us, you're supposed to be inviting us, you know, giving us hospitality, but instead, you know, you're destroying us.
These church leaders, and all them, you know, man, Muslims, Catholics, all them motherfuckers, man. How come they don't tell you who you really are, man? What's so hard? Hey, people are always curious. I wonder what my lineage goes back to. They take that stupid test of, like my cousin and shit, she said, I'm some Irish, I'm some Jew, 50% Jew, I'm 60% African. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck are you? what are you though? You know what I mean? Because you're only one, man. Either you're an Israelite or you're not. You're a heathen or you're the son of the wicked. Because you would want to know. I remember as a kid, I wanted to know, like, where does our lineage go back to, man? You know? Because my dad told me, though, that his grandpa told him that we came off them ships, though, from Spain and shit. We were fucking we came to Mexico with them ships, though. That's what my father's grandpa told him. So, you know what I'm saying, though? So I was like, well, we were probably them packed up, we were slaves, though. You know what I mean? Coming to Mexico. Because Veracruz, it was a slave port. You know? So I just, you know.
Read it again.
Yeah. Verse 30, Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Most High shall lead thee.
Yeah, so like an example, you know, the Indians, Columbus came over here and he acted like he was friendly, but then he killed us, you know. So instead of noticing that we're Israelites, you're making fun of us, you know, like you're making fun of our names, you you know.
He knew there were Israelites right here. That's why he had to bring Luis Torres and the Arabic and the Hebrew translator.
Yeah.
Why would he bring Luis Torres? Google that shit. That was his interpreter. Why would he bring that guy with him? So that evil motherfucker knew, man.
Yeah, and like you two-thirds are not noticing that you two-thirds not noticing that we're Israelites, you know.
They always look at us like, nah, wait. We're trying to tell you who you are, and you're saying, nah. We're trying to tell you who you are, but you're saying, nah, I ain't no Israelite. And
You don't believe it, you know. You don't believe it enough.
Yeah. It's because they got to see it to believe it. But here are these fucking other people, man, claiming to be Israelites. And you guys are the actual real Israelites. Lineage-wise, man. You guys don't want to claim what you guys really are. That's why it goes to show, man, been in Babylon too fucking long, man. You know, at least over there in South America, you know, in Mexico, at least in places, man, the people out there, don't get it fucked up. It's a lot of corruption and a lot of evil shit we take it upon over there in South America and Mexico with the cartels and all that. But also, too, there's a lot of real humble people out down south, too, man. Don't get it fucked up either, man. You know? And they'll accept that. You can talk to over there in Mexican or whatever, Mexico, they'll be like, oh yeah? Those are like, okay. They're real more humble out there than the ones right here. Want to claim they're Chicanos. Man, fuck a Chicano. That shit came about in the 70s. What the fuck you talking about, you're a Chicano? That's another byword.
Read the next one.
Verse 38. And thou shalt carry much seed into thy field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it.
Yeah, so over there in the Middle East, you know, there's always a locust infection. You know, there's always locusts that are eating the crops. That's why we always get famine.
Now look into that definition, the locust. Another, it means activity. So you said how it's always happening over there. Another definition for its activity, figurative speech. You know, figurative.
Yeah, and it says we're gonna carry a lot of seed out into the field, but we're not gonna carry nothing in. You know, so we're working a lot. You know, but we're not getting nothing.
Yeah, can I get a prison real quick?
Yeah.
Because he said about that, right? So I'm gonna get the book of Haggai.
Because when the locusts eat the crops, you know, it affects the farmers. So the farmers, they have to put the prices. They have to raise the prices.
I get it? Yeah. This is the book of Haggai 1:6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Yeah, see? So we're doing a lot of work, but we're not getting paid anything.
Paycheck by paycheck.
Yeah.
Like that.
We're working to pay the government. That's what we're doing, you know.
Fucking just to have a roof over your head, you know, pay the fucking bills, your taxes. That's all you're living for.
Yeah. We only get a small percentage of our wages. You know, when we have to, it's like we just take a little piece off and then give the rest away. You know.
Well, that's why your checks, though, man. You see, it's money taken from federal. What else is it though?
Yeah. So much.
State.
So much. Social Security.
Yeah, there you go. That too. Federal. You want to put it into your one? What's that? The K. The one. The 10K, whatever.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
There's so many bills. You know. You have to pay for everything. You know. You got to pay for internet. You got to pay if you want to add on something, if you want to do an add-on, you got to pay for that.
Well, not even to have ads on, you gotta pay extra. Not to have ads on the shows you like to watch.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
And they try to get you with a free trial,
But you still gotta put your card information though.
Yep. You still got to put your card. So we don't own anything, and go to the next verse.
Deuteronomy 28:39. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worms will eat it. Shall eat it.
So thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them. So we're working hard in the fields. We're working hard to take care of the fields. We're trying to make it beautiful. Doing the best. Doing the best. Doing what the boss says. But that's for nothing.
Son, you
Just so that you could go home and be all exhausted while the plantation's all good.
But remember, it's telling you that don't get mad if you fucking eat a fucking apple or something or a peach. Like, motherfucker, you have me picking hundreds of these peaches, and I can't just get one simple peach. Motherfucker, get you in trouble.
That's right.
And if you get caught stealing them, which, you get caught taking them and shit, put them in a bag and shit, they'll fire your ass for that. And it's like, there's thousands of fucking peaches, of open fields, but you can't even, what, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I bet you they give it to their kids for free. I bet you that they get a big old bag and take it in their house and feed. They probably give it to their relatives.
I was gonna say their friends.
Yep. They live good,
And they're not, and they'll have the other people picking it for them. They don't pick it. They're like, hey, give me some, give me some cases of that.
They have plenty to go around, but it's just that they don't, if they give somebody something for free, now they have to give everybody for free, and they don't want that.
Yeah.
So read it again,
Proverbs. Deuteronomy 28 and 39. It says, "Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shalt neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them."
We can't even drink of the wine. The worms, they have a better chance at getting at the wine than us.
Yeah, because they'll if they see one on the ground, they'll be like, "Oh, leave it there. Don't pick it up." They'll rather see the worm or a fucking bird pick it up than you fucking eat it, bro. They get you in trouble for picking it up. Man.
Yeah, because and too, like in the restaurants, they got what's called waste, and there'll be like a burger sitting there, and then it's a certain time they gotta waste it, and then they'll throw it in the trash.
Bro, remember
Why not give it to homeless, or something?
Bro, remember at Burger King, bro? I remember that trash can, right? So it was about this high. And that shit will fucking get filled up. I don't remember though.
Yeah.
On a busy day, a trash can this tall. All that, remember we'll put them in the middle right there, whatever? Or on the bottom? And that shit will get filled up, half or more.
So the worms are eating better than us. Because the scriptures calls Jacob a worm. Oh, we're like a worm. But Salakia, read the next verse.
Deuteronomy 28 and 40. And it says, "Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coast, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for thine olives shall cast its fruit."
Yeah, so we're going to have olive trees. It says we're going to have olive trees throughout all the coasts. So all around the world, we have olive trees, and it says but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil. So it would be good for you to use the olive oil, because the olive oil, it's for your skin, and they also have, I think, oil that you could drink,
It's a lot of benefits.
Yeah. So here, so here it is. We got all these beneficial oils, but our people are not using it. They're not anointing themselves with it, because we need that oil. The oil represents the truth, We need the oil for our bones, because your bones get dry. When they get dry, it's like arthritis,
Yeah. And our people are called to believe the olive oil, right? Or olive trees oil, I believe.
Yeah.
Or trees oil. Something to do with that matter.
Yeah. And read it one more time, and that'll be it. Unless you got another preset.
I'll get it. Deuteronomy 28 and 40. It says, "Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil, for then the olive shall cast his fruit."
Yeah,
and go to waste.
Yeah, so you might as well just throw away the olive tree. If you're not going to use it, that's why we use the olive oil. There's all kinds of oils. Olive oil, tea tree oil is good.
Oh yeah, that's the best, bro.
Yeah,
That's the best one right
tea
there.
tree oil.
Yeah.
That's real thick.
Shit, you can even, if you have acne, if you're a teenager, you have acne, put some tea tree oil on your, it'll reduce the inflammation, redness of the acne, the pimple, and it'll make it go away. Shit.
Yeah, that acne, that acne is like a curse too, because it's like a lump, a lump on your skin.
Can I get that precept that because we're like the olive tree, right? It says Jeremiah 11 and 16. "The Most High called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit, with the noise of a great tumlet. He hath kindled fire upon it, and the branches of it are broken." But see, that's us going off though, not knowing who we really are though. So imagine that oil, which is the word too, as brother says, and the actual oil itself, how beneficial it is for us though, man. Our people here, man. Well, our people don't really use it, as his brother saying though, But we are called also a green olive tree though, because us people here, we have, we're like an olive tree, like his brother was saying, olive too itself though has a lot of beneficials though. Same thing with the Yasharallah. We have a lot of beneficials to these fucking Edomites. That's why it says a green olive tree, fair and goodly of fruit. We're really, really beneficial, man, as a people too, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so we got to stay oiled up with the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So with that, we hope that's edifying. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone camps, for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the whole full leg scattered around the world. Shalom.